Happy Thursday, everybody. This is Steve Strusinski, Struman, the wild card of the Four Outdoorsman on aliveandsocial.com. Make sure you find us someplace. I don't care if you do the iTunes. I don't know any of that stuff, but you'll find us someplace. Anyway, thanks for listening to the Four Outdoorsman. I want to thank our sponsors, Coors Light, Lakes Trading Company, and Forest Lake, Devil's Lake Tourism. Hell of a spot up there, and a Lumacraft. Boy, that's my favorite boat, especially since Boomer's driving the darn thing when I'm in the Lumacraft. Four Outdoorsmen. I got a story about. Now, this is not a hunting and fishing thing, but I was thinking about this the other day through conversations. I still play a lot of senior softball, and we used to travel. I used to be a pretty good ball player. We used to travel all over the place. And one time we were playing in a softball tournament up in Sartell, Minnesota, maybe someplace up by St. Cloud, someplace up there. And one of the guys I played ball with was estranged from his wife. And they wanted to get back together. So they thought, you come watch me play ball. Let's do it up here. As a matter of fact, they took an airplane from the downtown St. Paul airport and flew up to St. Cloud, and they're going to renew the relationship. One of those things. Well, as always, we're all camping out
in St. Cloud.
In St. Cloud,
yeah. It didn't work out.
Yeah, it did not work out. Anyway, so we're camping on the river, the Mississippi River. I forget the name of the park, and there's teams from all over the state there. And, of course, you're not supposed to have any cocktails when you're camping in state parks, is what I understood back then. Maybe it's changed now. But, of course, we always broke the rules. And this guy and his wife started getting into arguments. There was a lady next to us in a tent with her about 7 or 8-year-old daughter, not more than 50 feet away. And there's some profanity going on. And she came over and said, "Gentlemen, I know you're having a good time, but I'm with my young daughter here. Could you kind of keep it down?" It was, yeah. Well, I almost said the guy's name. "Yeah, come on. You guys watch your mouth. We understand. We apologize, ma'am." And that for 15, 20 minutes, that's about it. Just singing a few songs, sitting by the campfire. Here it comes again. And he and his wife, his estranged wife, are fighting again. And here comes the profanity, and it's loud and it's nasty. She comes back one more time. Again, she's real close by. They called me Smedley back then. I'll tell you how that happened later on as well. And she came back and said, "Listen, boys, I know you're having a good time, but please, I don't want to call the cops on you." Well, it happened again. Here comes the cop about midnight. So listen, boys, you got to keep it down because you can't drink here. So he takes all the booze and all of that. And now it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and everyone goes in their tents, and I see a band down by another campsite. And frankly, the bar was, the sponsor of that team was downtown 7th Street where the hoagies are made. What's that?
Downtown 7th Street.
7th and I'll think of it. Anyway, it's the old hole in the wall. Yeah, right on 7th Street, hole in the wall. Northeast corner of the street there. Anyway, so I go down and I sing a few songs with these guys, have a few beers, and now I'm going back to my camp, and it's dark, of course, and this couple, everyone's quiet. And I think I'm going to sneak into his and her tent. And I sneak in between these two, open up their tent very quietly. I sneak in between them both. I lay between them both. I put my arm under him, my arm under her, and I hugged them both, and I said, "Wake up, Smedley's here." I was in the wrong tent. I was in that lady's tent. Her husband had come in the meantime, and I'm telling you, so she had to tell him all the crap that's going on, and I'm in their tent. It was not a happy day. I says, "Don't hit me. I apologize, wrong tent." I got my ass out of there as quickly as I could. I did not stay in my tent that night, but when we got up at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning to play ball, thank God they were gone. Struman on the Four Outdoorsmen. Sometimes I get in trouble. That's one of them. I'm lucky I got all my teeth. Take care. Thanks for listening to the Four Outdoorsmen. Whoa, that was scary.